And we have Jackson Bullet. Just going, please.
Hey guys, just what's the level of excitement from both of you for this week? Game one here. Is it nice that you're preparing for somebody else for a change?
I'll say like you just said, preparing for somebody else. I'm tired of going against Cam wrecking havoc. And just to be live, just to be live and running around in front of the best fans in the country. Who wouldn't want that? So the level of excitement is extremely high, especially being a home opener. Haven't been there since what, 22?
Yeah,
Yes,
long time,
long
man.
time. So.
I'll say, same with us to piggyback defensive wise. We're real excited, man. Like you said, the home opener, it's been a minute, but it's kind of bittersweet for us seniors and old heads because this is our first game and last first game on the hill, man. But we're getting well prepared, well coached, and we're ready, for Saturday.
Cam, I gotta ask, how's Keyshawn looking at the position switch? You taking him under your wing at all? Just what's it been like working with him since he made the move?
Oh man, Keyshawn's doing good, man. He's doing better than a lot of people have thought. He still have, some work to do, just like we all do. He's gonna shock a lot of people, man. But Keyshawn, he's like a sponge trying to soak up all the learning and techniques. It's not an easy switch, coming from offensive line to defensive line, but he's taking it well, man. And I'm excited to see how he can help us out, and I know he can this upcoming season.
And if you guys don't mind, just curious, what was yesterday like for you guys with the situation on campus? Did it delay practice? Like active in the group chats? Just walk me through kind of what yesterday was like for y'all.
Man, to me, me being an old head and all, man, I got some online classes, so I was at home, but I was getting all the notifications. I feel like an old person, eyes glued to the news station. My girlfriend was actually at the building right next to it, so I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do to go over there and get her out. But man, we just glad that it was a false alarm, man, and everybody made it out safe.
Like Cam said, I'm first, glad it was a false alarm, and I was actually asleep at the time, taking a nap before practice, and I woke up and like the university like has like their like emergency call, so I woke up to that, and I was like, oh snap! So then I called my parents, let them know I'm all right, but like I said, luckily it was a false alarm, and I'm just glad everybody's safe.
Y'all got every practice on time, everything yesterday. There wasn't any delays with any of that.
Oh, it was like an hour delay, but we still came in. Coach Pitt talked to us, our coordinators talked to us, and they did say if we do need to go seek counseling or anything of that nature, because it could be traumatizing, that we have the help here, if we need to, and everybody was good, and we made our attention back on A&M.
Appreciate it, guys.
Trey, go ahead.
Yeah, easy on that old person stuff, Cam. Know your audience.
You my guy, Trey.
So what was it like when Keyshawn walked in the defensive tackle room, or how was that announced to you guys? How did you find out, and what was your reaction?
Man, so I want to say Coach Pitt had pulled me out of a defensive unit meeting, and I seen Keyshawn with a book in his hand. I'm just like, I'm curious. I'm like, why you got a book in his hand? So then I was like, oh, it said defensive line. So he is about to switch him. So Coach Pitt was like, Cam, man, hey, got somebody you got a mentor. And I was like, okay, cool. And once we walked back in the defensive unit room, everybody went crazy because we all love Blackstock, and he's going to be a big help for us on that defensive line. So man, we're excited for it. It was a good moment.
Thank you. Taylen, Jalen Brown. I mean, with so much competition at wide receiver, and he was a springtime enrollee like after spring drills. How was he able to move up the depth chart so quickly? And what do you like about him? I mean, imagine that's got to play a role in who starts at wide receiver, who you like also.
I would say, I mean, like everybody's going to see on Saturday, his playmaking ability. Of course, everybody talks about his speed, but truly his speed and his consistency. Every single play, whether it's a run play and he has to crack down and block a linebacker or block a safety, or he has to run a post or a go. His effort and his consistency and his work ethic is what jumps off the page and what helped him, climb up that depth chart. And as a quarterback, I just love receivers that are willing to do the nitty gritty and to score deep touchdowns, whether it's a post or a fade or anything. So
With so many new faces and everything, a lot of people probably don't know Jaylen Brown, or a lot of casual Razorback fans probably don't know Rohan Jones or Mike Washington. Think that's going to change these next couple of weeks?
definitely going to change. They're going to be surprised, but I'm not going to be surprised, and we're going to be dancing in the end zone and having a great time. So
Appreciate it, fellas.
John, go ahead.
Cam, I'm an old guy,
Oh my
and
God.
I was not glued to the news, man. So
My
anyway,
bad, Tom. My bad, man.
no, you're good. Hey, you guys got 10 of your 15 takeaways last year in 2 games, Auburn, Mississippi State. How important is it to get more of those this year?
It's very important. It's a high emphasis. We emphasized that on day one of fall camp because I want to say 2, 3 years ago, we led the country in defensive touchdowns. So we want to get back to that mojo. It was kind of a step down last year, but we want to get back to takeaways because we know the takeaways is going to help our offense, and we get the ball to our offense more. They're going to do a whole lot scoring, a whole lot of scoring. So it works as one. So we just want to help out the offense any way we can.
How often does T. Will and Coach Deke talk about that?
We talk about it a lot. We probably have like two turnover circuits, probably like every 2 or 3 practices a week, where we work on getting the ball out, scoop and score, interceptions, just all around, just takeaways in general.
Taylen, you talked about the opposite side of this in Atlanta, about how that was an emphasis for you. How did that look in camp for you?
it looked. I feel like it looked good, but at the same time, it can always get better. And definitely, like Cam said, when the defense, gives us that opportunity, that ball back, we got to make the most of it. And likewise, I got a responsibility. I touch the ball every single play, and I have to make the right play, every single down, every single play. And that's what Coach Petrino holds me to, and that standard. And that's what he tells, like, don't shy away from, and got to, always keep that in mind, those situations, and, no down and distance. So that's the thing, I'm, big on this year, learning from last year.
Well, I know the defenders can't hack at the ball while you're running or in the pocket during camp. But what about interceptions? Do you know how many interceptions you might have thrown through the whole camp?
No, I don't, but I would tell you, Coach Petrino is not going to tell you, but he's a mean DN. Like, we have our Andy periods. He has like this punching stick that he's, trying to punch the ball out. So he's a mean DN. I'll say that.
All right. Well, Trey asked you about the new some of the newcomers on offense, but what about just wrinkles, man? Are y'all going to have some new stuff you're going to unveil this year on offense?
Nah, I can't say that, man. Just gotta tune in and see, man. Gotta
All
tune.
right. Well, how about this? What do you want to showcase? What do you want to display Saturday? What do you want the fans to see about this offense?
Just all the firepower and all the playmakers that we have. Not just the skill positions, but the O line, the tight ends, the receivers, the running backs. Everybody, and just how much work we put in. And like Coach Pino says, on Saturday, it's game time, it's prime time. So just like he says, just letting it fly, and having the mentality to take the ball and score every single time we touch it. So that's a mentality that we have. And like I said, just be more responsible when I have the ball in my hands. So that's it's a lot, but a lot comes with the position.
It's the final season opener for both of you guys. Cam, how hype are you?
Man, I'm hyped, man. It's kind of bittersweet once again because I know my biggest fan won't be there to witness it. But man, it flew by fast, and I'm really excited for it, man. I'm excited for the team. I'm excited for the defense, and I'm also excited to see how we do year 6 under Sam Pittman. Shout out Daniel.
Thanks, guys.
Sir.
You fair, go ahead.
Yeah, guys, just wanted to know what have you guys seen from Alabama A&M just on tape, and what's kind of the scouting report on those guys for this weekend?
From a defensive standpoint, they run a lot of stretch, man, a lot of zone. This is their really offensive whole, like offensive coordinator, offensive staff. This is their first year here. They was previously at Miles College, so we've been watching a lot of Miles film, just getting the grasp. But they got some talented players, man. Like we can't underestimate anybody. You know what I'm saying? We treat everybody like if it was, a SEC opponent. They got some guys, and if we come out and do what we're supposed to do, the outcome will be great. But they got a good offense, man.
Like Cam said, they definitely got some good players. A lot of new players, kind of like us. But we've been watching film, and they have a great. They do a lot of line games in the D line. But their defensive scheme is like NFL type scheme. So we definitely have to be prepared for that. And our coaches are doing a great job of getting us ready and always every single day, being the most, like being prepared before each and every practice. So that's what I see with A&M.